Now, I can't vouch for those tapes, but Mathew Samuel, who's head of NARADA News, which released that sting operation, is joining us tonight, along with Mohammad Salim of the CPM, who really sort of shouted his lungs out in Parliament. So angry was he today on this subject. Siddharth Nath Singh of the BJP, for whom this is a lifesaver, given the BJP stakes in this election. We have with us Maulana Nurur Rahman Barkati. He supports the Trinamool Congress and is Shahi Imam of the Tipu Sultan Mosque. मुझे पता नहीं आप इसको कैसे support कर सकते हैं. ये कैसे
What support? Is Shahi?
I don't know what is Shahi. He says he's Shahi Imam. He's not Shahi Imam.
So if what you don't know, you should not say this. Don't give this certificate.
So he's
Imam, not a Shahi.
Okay, so Imam of Tipu Sultan Mosque. But Shahi. He says he's Shahi
Imam. Salim is liar. Salim is liar. Salim is a cheater.
Shahi is royal. Salim there is no royal family in Calcutta. Who appoints royal?
Salim Imam. Is liar and cheater. Salim is not a good man. He is very cheater. Okay. And he is capturing a flag.
Okay, thank you. The debate is not about Mohammad Salim being a liar or a cheater or you being a Shahi Imam, so I'll have to move on from that. Somnath Singha Roy, leader of the Trinamool Congress, and there's Ankush Vats. Now, Ankush Vats is interesting. He's written a blog in which he says that he wants to ask some questions to his ex-boss, Mathew Samuel, who's the man behind the sting. And Ankush, you used to work in Tehelka before, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So thanks very much everyone for joining us. There's a sting operation. Let's play a few pictures full frame on the screen to establish the seriousness of what's going on here and what we are talking about. Pure, simple. Now those are stills, but I'd like to show the video. I'd like to show the video, please, if we can. That's pure and simple. Cash being taken. Leader after leader after leader after leader of the Trinamool Congress accepting pure cash. That's a superintendent of police. And then if you look at the rest of the footage, it's almost the entire top brass of the Trinamool Congress. That's the SP. Can we have the politicians on the screen, please? There you are. Each one of them accepting between 5 to 20 lakh rupees. My question is, first to Somnath Singha Roy. How come it is okay now to take a bribe, is it?
Please.
Mr. Roy, it's okay to take a bribe? To take cash, it's okay? What was that cash all about? Why were they taking cash?
If you speak on Hindi, that will be better for me.
नहीं, आप हिंदी में बोलिए, ये cash क्यों ले रहे थे?
No, if you speak on Hindi,
बोलिए cash क्यों ले रहे थे?
कैश ले रहे थे ये नहीं, मैं सुबह से जितना चैनल देखा है इसमें एक भी चैनल ये बात नहीं बोला जी ये जो दिखा रहा है ये इसका जमींदारी उसका है. इसका मतलब चैनल वाले भी बोल रहे हैं जी ये झूठा भी हो सकते हैं. कोई भी चैनल अभी तक नहीं बोला जो हम लोग दिखा रहे हैं वो सच है. सब बोल रहे हैं ये हमारा नहीं है ये दूसरे का है हम दिखा रहे हैं. इसका मतलब उन लोगों भी ये डाउट है जी जो दिखा रहे हैं
हम भी कह रहे हैं क्योंकि स्टिंग ऑपरेशन हमने किया नहीं उसके बाद उससे मामला ठंडा नहीं हो जाता.
आप भी कंफ्यूज है.
नहीं आप कंफ्यूज नहीं है. रॉय जी मुझे एक बात बताइए ये क्या है
सच है कि झूठ है ये आप भी कंफ्यूज है.
सुनिए मेरी बात ये जो अच्छा सुनिए मेरी अच्छा काम ना पहले आप शांत हो जाइए. मेरा सवाल ये है कि क्या ये कोई ये जैसे बॉलीवुड में स्टंट आर्टिस्ट होते हैं बॉडी डबल, हाँ, कि हूबहू किसी और की तरह देखने वाले लोग, आपको लगता है कि मैथ्यू सैमुअल ने कोई बॉडी डबल को हायर किया था? ये लीडर्स वो लीडर्स नहीं है. कौन है? कोई
सेकंड
नहीं कोई भेष में है.
मैं एक क्वेश्चन आपका साथ
आप मुझे बताइए. मैथ्यू सैमुअल अच्छा मैथ्यू सैमुअल अभी इस प्रोग्राम पर है. मैथ्यू सैमुअल है. आप उनसे बात कीजिए है ना. वो कहेंगे ना आपको. वो नारदा न्यूज के चीफ है.
आप मेरा बात सुनिए. नहीं मैं आपको क्वेश्चन किया मैंने इसका आंसर दूंगा. कुछ दिन पहले जेएनयू का टाइम के आप लोग ने बताया कन्हैया को जो वीडियो दिखा रहा था वो जाल है.
अरे भाई आप सुनिए मेरी बात. अरे भाई आप मेरी बात सुनिए. आप मेरी बात सुनिए. आप मेरी बात सुनिए. तब भी हमने क्या कहा था. मेरी बात सुनिए रॉय जी. आपकी बात मैंने सुनी. आप मेरी बात सुनिए. उस वक्त भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी, सुनिए ना आप बोले ही जाने, आप रिलैक्स कीजिए ना। उस समय भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एक लीडर संबित पात्रा ने कोई इंडिया न्यूज की स्टिंग हमारे चैनल पे दिखाने की कोशिश की थी, हमने देखी और हमने उस समय भी बोली कि हमको नहीं लगता है इसको लेके हम फाइनल प्रूफ कह सकते हैं, ये ऑथेंटिक नहीं भी हो सकता है, हमने कहा था। मगर आप अभी अब इस वक्त की बात कीजिए, ये मैथ्यू सैमुअल है हमारे प्रोग्राम पर जी, ठीक है। हाँ, उस समय हम कोई दूसरे चैनल के स्टिंग को हम फाइनली अपना स्टिंग नहीं कह सकते, तो किसी ने कन्हैया का वीडियो दिखाया, उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हम नहीं ले सकते। इसलिए मेरी बात सुनिए, आप अभी बात सुनिए। नारदा न्यूज के स्टिंग को, नारदा न्यूज के जो एडिटर हैं, नारदा न्यूज के जो एडिटर है वो बताएंगे ना आपको। आप उनकी बात तो सुनेंगे, आप तो सुनिए तो थोड़ी बात। मैथ्यू सैमुअल, आई डोंट नो इफ यू कैन स्पीक इन हिंदी। 1 मिनट, अरे भाई 1 मिनट मिस्टर रॉय, my point is this. My point is this. I know you think Mamata Banerjee is watching, so you should really speak up.
I have a question, Arnab. I have a question. Okay.
You have to give an answer first. You should give an answer first. My question is to Mathew Samuel.
Yeah.
Mathew Samuel, why don't you directly tell us, Mathew Samuel, now there's a person from Trinamool Congress, he says he does not believe this thing. He's all doctored, not true, etc. Can you confront him with 2 or 3 facts to prove that your tapes are not doctored? Yes, Mathew Samuel, go ahead. Mathew Samuel from Narada News. Go on, Mathew.
Yeah, this is the entire footage is shot by myself.
Okay.
So I am taking entire responsibility. These footage are genuine. And if these people wanted to go for any kind of a forensic, they can do that. And I am willing to give entire visuals to them. So it is I shot it. I am taking entire responsibility. It's not doctored, it is a genuine footage.
Okay.
Okay. What's your question? Go on. What's your question? What's your question? You have a question?
I have a question. मेरा क्वेश्चन है.
पूछिए.
Yeah, I have a question. Can I?
Go
अच्छा,
on.
मैं सैमुअल से मैं एक बात पूछना चाहता हूं. आपका ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ये एनजीओ है और रामकृष्ण मिशन जैसे कोई धार्मिक संस्थान है. क्यों आप लोग 1 करोड़ रुपया खर्चा किया इसका पीछे में, लगभग 1 करोड़ रुपया खर्चा किया. आपका कुछ फायदा नहीं है, कुछ बेनिफिट नहीं है. इसका मतलब आप लोग एनजीओ है और धर्मीय संस्थान है. अगर नहीं है तो किसका फायदे के लिए इतना पैसा आप लोग खर्चा किया?
आप क्या कहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं? डायरेक्टली कीजिए ना.
इतना पैसा कौन है?
डायरेक्टली बात कीजिए. आप क्या आप घुमा फिरा के बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? आप डायरेक्टली पूछिए. आप डायरेक्टली पूछिए. यू आस्क डायरेक्टली. व्हाट ही इज आस्किंग यू इज सैमुअल.
वही तो पूछ रहा हूं ना. 1 करोड़ रुपया आप लोग खर्चा किया इसका सुविधा के लिए.
सैमुअल,
ये गवर्नमेंट के पीछे आप लोग पड़ा हुआ है, ये जानना चाहता हूं. और कुछ नहीं.
I'll get Mohammad Salim into the debate. Mohammad Salim will come into the debate. Mohammad Salim, essentially the Trinamool Congress is saying that a single journalist cannot spend up to 70-80 lakh rupees, right? Do a sting, then not use it for 2 years. He is questioning where the money is coming from. He is alleging that the money is coming from political sources. He is not saying it in as many words.
And
he
for
is
which interest?
Okay, right. No, relax. He is saying the money. Now, by the way, let me tell you, Mr. Roy, whatever the motive or the timing, the seriousness of the charge cannot be dismissed. Whatever the motive of the timing, you must answer whether Trinamool leaders are seen on tape. You must. आपको ये कहना है कि कैश के बंडल कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? कैश के बंडल कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? ये कैश के बंडल कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? ये कैश के बंडल कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? Mohammad Salim responding now. Mohammad Salim now from the left parties, please. Mohammad.
Yeah, election से पहले ये सब.
Mohammad Salim.
Arnab, I agreed to come to your channel because it's a prestigious channel and some standard, not only of the channel but of the guests should be there. You could not get any TMC leader, first rank, second rank, third rank. That itself says about the defensiveness of the Trinamool Congress. Yeah. Parliament is on, MPs are available.
Yes,
even in the floor of the house, some people stood up who were being accused, but you could not manage to get them. So you have some liars on hire. Yes. Simply. Right. They're talking about Ramakrishna Mission. Is it a religious organization or not? Then why you brought in some religious figure here to defend TMC? First of all, I vouch because I tested this CD. This when it was loaded, uploaded, before tweeting it or commenting on, we checked it through a software whether it is doctored.
How?
Because after so many doctored tapes,
How?
then whether it is video mixing or voiceover. I checked it from accused Trinamool Congress MPs who are my colleagues, esteemed colleagues till yesterday in Parliament, that you see the surroundings, you see your office, you are the person, you are the right person to tell whether you remember or not. Now it's good that even 2 years they remember. Even tomorrow you send Tamal with some money, you will find any Trinamool leaders accepting that money because they are devil. It's a anytime money minting company, and that is what some ministers you see lying on the bed accepting bribe. Some people accepting it, even having cigarette on his mouth. So it's habituated. And now the question is, one, it's not that they are questioning the tape, they are questioning the where from the money comes. So when they're accepting that money, why did not they put this question? Whether it is black money,
yeah, what was the
purpose?
money for?
Even before knowing the name of the person, name of the company, or purpose, they have accepted money.
I think the question is...
accepting money is not a crime.
I think the question is...
But showing it is a crime.
No, I think the question is... I get Siddharth Nath Singh on this point. Siddharth Nath Singh, and then we'll get Maulana Nurur Rahman Barkati. Siddharth Nath Singh, is it however not relevant why this sting is coming 2 years after it was shot? Siddharth Nath Singh.
Yeah.
Is it not relevant? If anybody had an explosive story like this, they should have put it on air 2 years ago.
Well, Arnab,
They should have. I think Mathew should have. I don't understand. I'll ask Mathew later, but before I ask Mathew, you tell me, Siddharth.
That's a question which you should put it to NARADA News people. But the way the TMC is going about in their own defense, I think that is falling flat on them and it's turning on their head. The reason I say they are raising the motive, they are raising the timing, fair enough, one can answer that question, let the NARADA answer that. But at the same time, if they are saying that it is doctored, what is the way to prove it? The only way is that yesterday I was in the press conference in Calcutta, I have asked for a CBI inquiry, I have written to the CBI director, but the fact of the matter is the CBI can be only initiated through a state government initiative or through the court. Now, if you are saying it's a doctor, it suits you. Go for a CBI. You can also say that CBI is under the central government. I don't trust. There is a precedence that the court monitored CBI inquiry is there. Let the facts come out. You are running away from everything. But you are saying there is a motive, there is a doctored tape. Now, the only way under the law of this land is that you ask for an investigation, which can be court monitored, let it be the CBI.
Sure,
and the facts will come out. But you are not able to do it because you know they are genuine and your own people are involved into it.
Well, and pending a CBI investigation, each of these ministers should perhaps quit. Each of these leaders should not be holding public office or be in the members of parliament. I guess that is correct. Now, tell me, Maulana Nurur Rahman Barkati.
Well, that's a question of propriety.
आपने फुटेज देखी मौलाना नूर बरकती? आपने फुटेज देखी वो पैसे जो ले रहे थे ऐसे? वो क्या कर रहे थे पैसों के साथ?
मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि ये फुटेज पर आप कोई फैसला कर सकते हैं, बताइए ना कि फुटेज कुछ साफ सुथरा नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है। ऐसा अरशद मेहता ने भी किया, ऐसा बहुत, लेकिन कोई साफ सुथरा नहीं है। तो इसको कैसे कहा जाए कि ये अगर ये सही है तो फिर अदालत में जाना चाहिए ना। अरे भाई आप ये देखिए 34 साल तक कीप वेयर इज प्रॉपर्टी मालविया ललित मोदी, they are not cheaters, they are looting Indian money. What are you saying?
So
give me answer.
Well, there is an inquiry.
वो झूठ बोल रहा था, मगर सलीके से मैं एतबार ना करता तो और क्या करता?
कौन झूठ बोल रहा है?
सलीम is a cheater and orthodox. Salim is completely has ruined the West Bengal government.
Arnab, I am asking.
Salim is a cheater.
Where from you got
Salim is not acceptable. Any Muslim, any Hindu, secular Hindu.
Answer the question.
He is a cheater.
After Salim?
What is Muslim and Hindu? What nonsense? What nonsense? What about the corruption? Whether this Maulana is a fake or real? Salim is corrupt or not? That's a question. Whether it is available on higher or not?
Salim is not accept Almighty Allah. Salim is not accept Bhagwan. Salim is not accept Ram. Salim is a cheater.
Taken out
Salim is a cheater. I am saying, Arnab.
You answer the question. You answer the question. You answer the question. Maulana, 1 minute. Maulana, you cannot show disrespect. You cannot show Maulana Barkati. Maulana Barkati, I request you to stop. Maulana Barkati, you have a personal fight with Mohammad Salim. You have a personal fight with Mohammad Salim. You fight it elsewhere.
All minister of the.
I 1 second, Maulana Barkati, you can have any issue with Mohammad Salim. 1 minute. I would say this, that anyone who knows Mohammad Salim for a long time, anyone who knows Mohammad Salim for a long time, anyone.
The Communist Party has ruined the India.
Mr. Barkati,
They are mixing.
Why this
Mixing.
Where from you got this
Congress, CPM, they are mixing. RSS mixing.
Where from you got this black fellow?
What is the calling
which
of tables? Salim, I am the Arnab Mukherjee. I am the Maulana Mufti Nurur Rahman Barkati and the Shahi Imam of Tipu Sultan Mosque. Tipu Sultan built by the Prince Ghulam Muhammad, son of Tipu Sultan. What he is saying? What he is saying? He is cheater. He is cheater, Salim. What is cheater? Cheating. He is cheating the people. Cheater. But Mamata Banerjee is secular. दुनिया जानती है. दुनिया जानती है. वो झूठ बोल रहा था, मगर सलीके से एतबार ना करता तो और क्या करता. वो झूठ बोल रहा था, मगर सलीके से.
I'm sorry. Don't invite me.
Sting operation Baseless.
I refuse to listen to this nonsense.
We are won. I am
okay.
Arnab, you are the great person I know.
Maulana Barkati, now will you stop? Maulana Barkati, enough. I've heard you now. आपको पूरा मौका दिया. अभी आप रुकिए 2 minutes. I'm saying here 1 second. The question is, did the Trinamool leaders meet Samuel Mathew or not? Did the Trinamool leaders accept money in return for favors or not? That is the issue. And you can say anything. You have a problem with the Communist Party. I'd say this about Mohammad Salim. You can say you have a political problem with Mohammad Salim. But anyone who knows Mohammad Salim knows that he's an absolute gentleman. And I think Mohammad Salim is being an absolute gentleman in listening to all that you've said about him and not responding. Mathew Samuel, go back to the debate. Mathew Samuel, tell me tonight. Tell me, when did you meet these leaders? And how difficult was it for you? How difficult was it for you, Mathew Samuel, to get these leaders to take money from you? Mathew Samuel.
In West Bengal.
Mathew Samuel, tell the people.
So, yeah, I met these leaders before 2014, around two months back, before the election, the first lot. So. It was so I did lots of research over there, met lots of people, then got the guys, and they started introducing one by one. First of all, I created a network over there, then one by one the meeting happened. So before meeting all these people, there was a conversation. What the purpose I came here and what I am going to do. So there the demand is coming from them. So if you are going to meet this guy, you have to pay this much money. And why I paid 20 lakhs to Mugulda? Because he won't even accept 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs like that. They at least wanted 20 lakhs.
Where did you
all
get
the conversation there.
Where did you get the money from? Where did you get the money from? Where did you get the money from?
I will tell you, because around 3 months back, some of my friends NRIs, like Keralites, those who are settled in Dubai, US and Australia and all these places, they wanted to start a Malayalam website.
What are the names?
Not English.
What are their names?
So I told them,
what are their names? What are their names?
No.
Hello?
What are their names? Name name 5 of them.
I can give the name. I can give the names also. It's around 30. I can give the names also around 30. Hello?
Yeah, what are their names? What are their names?
Around 30-35 people. 30-35 people.
Gave you how much money?
So I can give the name. I can give, because most of them do not wanted to, because of the Shankar Sharma issue. That is what I'm coming. They given 50,000, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, like that.
And then they told...
So total they given approximate around 82 to 85 lakhs.
When did they give you the money? 82 to 85
okay,
lakhs? Around what time?
Given
Around
the money.
what time
so
did they give you the money? Around what time give you the
operation.
No, how much
So
time?
then they said whatever...
Who are these people who gave you about 1 crore of rupees? Who funded the operation?
This is I told you, around before 3 months back, they started giving the money.
No, because there's a very expensive operation, isn't there? We have another journalist with us. See, 1 second, Samuel, we have a journalist with us on the panel. His name is Ankush Vats. He says that he has the real truth behind you. He knows the real truth behind you. And interestingly, you are also editor of Tehelka. Tehelka is owned by KD Singh. KD Singh is a Trinamool MP who is in trouble. No, one second. Did you work on behalf of one Trinamool leader against other Trinamool leaders? Because in 2014, when you were shooting this sting operation, were you working for Tehelka? 1 second. Were you still working for Tehelka?
I was not working for Tehelka that time. Work started after the parliament election, after 1 or 2 months after the parliament election.
After 1 or 2 months after the parliament.
I started working with Tehelka.
Now there
after that only Ankush also joined in Tehelka.
Ankush, who is on the program, says that you have very often announced that you have big stings against big politicians, but eventually you have not shown it. He writes here that around a month before the Bihar Assembly elections, you announced that you had done a sting on some big leaders from Bihar. Is that true? What happened to that sting? Ankush wants to say something here. Ankush questions what you've been up to. Ankush, what's your point? Can you hear? Samuel? Ankush.
I can hear you.
Ankush. Go on, Ankush.
Yeah. I'm not questioning the credibility of the sting.
Yeah.
What I want to ask is that a similar sting was made by him during the time of Bihar elections. So every time in the editorial meeting, he would say that we have got a sting, we have got 28 hours of footage, and we just need to transcribe it and we'll release it. But then later, after the elections and right before the elections, he stopped talking about that sting. So where did that sting go?
Yes, Mathew. Where did that sting go?
Yeah, I can answer it.
Yeah.
I can answer. I went and did the sting.
Yeah. What happened?
I went and did the sting because I was working under. Yeah, I'm telling. I went and did the sting. This was funded by the Tehelka management.
Okay. Against whom?
Tehelka management. I decided to go the story and editorial meeting called and everything happened. But 3 days back, this was leaked in the social media.
What was leaked?
The sting.
The sting, it was not completed actually. Some of the ministers are taking money.
You said the sting is completed and you've got the footage and you just need to transcribe it. Where did the sting go? And you never mentioned that sting in the next editorial meeting. You never mentioned those things.
Boss, it's actually, it is not owned by me. It is owned by KD Singh and the management.
No, KD Singh
and,
is not.
But you had those.
They have their own some restrictions.
No, I'm sorry, but Samuel, you say you're working. You're the editor. You can't now say that the owner is KD Singh and he's a businessman and he's a politician. Are you doing stings to suit certain political interest? Is a serious question that is being put to you tonight. Are your stings aimed at leveling, squaring off, or settling with certain political interests? Because if journalism is now being used as a tool in the hands of politicians, Mathew, we are in big trouble. If journalism is being used as, I'm not saying your sting is right or wrong, I'm not saying your footage is right or wrong. What I'm asking you is, are you completely sure that your sting is not aimed at settling certain political differences or squaring off with certain political rivals? You understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, please explain to me. And I don't know who funded your 1 crore rupees, which is required for such an expensive sting. You see, any news organization today, Siddharth Nath Singh, you need to understand this. 20 lakh rupees you go and show, like you give it as cash, as a bribe to some politician. The money is coming from somewhere.
Well, Arnab,
you know where I'm coming from. And KD, no, 1 second. Please tell me. Sorry, Mathew. Matthew, please tell me. Matthew, tell me. Matthew, if you shot the videos in 2014, why did you release it now? Why do you release it weeks before an election?
Yes.
Arnab, can I chip in?
Why?
I can give a proper answer about that, because after this, shall I talk?
Yeah, go on. Why did you shot this sting in 2014?
Shall I talk?
I don't know anyone who would keep this with him for 2 years.
Right.
Why?
Arnab,
Yeah, that is what I am saying. That is a 2014, before 2 months back election. I did the story, and listen, that it was not completed. And with food poison, I was admitted in Calcutta hospital and back to Delhi. So there, after that, I got an offer from Tehelka. As a KD Singh called me, and I joined in Tehelka. So then I joined in Tehelka. Then I told some of my friends, like around many friends there, I told because of the Tarun's issue, Tehelka was shattered. And the Tehelka management told me I have to recreate the Tehelka. So I did the job, and I told only 2 years I will work. 2016 January 1st I resigned from Tehelka and started this NARADA company, media, all this paperwork and
This
company
NARADA
registration and all these things.
NARADA company.
And January 16th or 17th we got a fine.
Sir, this NARADA company, NARADA News, addresses PO Box 235328, Ismail Abdullah Muhammad, Bohumaid Building, Dream Building 2 near Al Qasis Bulk Station, Damascus Road, Al Qasis Industrial 4, Dubai. This company of yours is based in Dubai. Can you tell me why? And who are the owners? And what is the shareholding pattern of your website?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will tell you. We have Indian registration there. It is in Delhi office, and one is Akshay Kumar, another one is Mr. Mohit Gupta, another one is Angel Abraham, and myself. These 4 people are there. NARADA Media, in private limited company registered in India. So that office is in Sector 10. It is in the basement. And that office, they wanted to start a Malayalam. It was a Malayalam office, and this Abdullah is a resident of UAE. If you open a LLC company, you needed a UAE citizen. Then only you can open a company over there. Otherwise, we cannot.
Mathew, understand. You say you are launching a website which has the contact information in Dubai, which you are saying is aimed at a Malayalam market, but you do your sting operation in Bengal, and incidentally the person who owned Tehelka, right, is also KD Singh, who has his political interest in Bengal and has been a Trinamool Congress leader. It's fairly confused, isn't it? I mean, I'm not saying that what sting is incorrect, but there are questions to be answered here. And Mr. Roy has a counter question. Siddharth, I'm coming to you. Yes, Mr. Roy. Yes, Mr. Roy. Yes, Mr. Roy. Yes, Mr. Roy. And then Siddharth Nath Singh.
जस्ट अर्नब एक ही को मैं एक बात बताना चाहता हूँ. बरकती साहब ने बताया जो ये चीटर है सलीम साहब, ऐसा नहीं बोलना चाहिए. वो बहुत रेस्पेक्टेबल पॉलिटिशियन है बंगाल में, तो कोई भी पार्टी में हो सकता है, लेकिन ही इज नॉट अ चीटर. ये पहले बात बताना चाहता हूँ. मैं अपोजिशन में हूँ, फिर भी रेस्पेक्ट करता हूँ. दूसरा बात जो सैमुअल साहब बोलना चाहते हैं, मैं सैमुअल साहब का साथ
I feel today that Mr. Barkati owes an apology to Mohammad Salim.
हो सकते हैं वो सीपीएम करते हैं, वो पॉलिटिक्स के लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ही इज अ रेस्पेक्टेबल पर्सन. इसमें रेस्पेक्टेबल पॉलिटिशियन, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है. चीटर मीटर बोलना पसंद नहीं करता हूं. ओके, बस सेकंड जो क्वेश्चन है, मैं एक बात बताना चाहता हूं जी. आज सलीम साहब ने संसद में बताया जी.
या गो ऑन कहिए.
हाँ, बताया जो वो बाइक ने उन लोगों के साथ नहीं बैठ सकते. ये सलीम साहब को मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, सुशांत घोष जैसे आदमी, ये बंगाल में 34 ईयर्स में 55,000 आदमी खून हुआ था सीपीएम का हाथ में, फिर भी वो सुशांत घोष जैसे आदमी को मंत्री बनाया, जिसका दो हाथ में खून रंगा हुआ है, उसका साथ बैठ सकते हैं. और यहाँ पर भी एक कंप्लेन हुआ, इसका इसमें उसका साथ नहीं बैठ सकते. ये हजम नहीं हुआ. ये बात हजम नहीं हुआ.
That's not the issue. Mohammad Salim. That's not the issue. The issue is the tape.
Can we come
first? I think in a channel,
right? I know.
You are questioning so many things to Samuel, but in your channel, you should fix a topic, and the participant should not deviate this. Secondly, and you should not allow. You have great anger. Thirdly, it's a corruption issue, and you know before this you have Operation Duryodhan, you have Operation Chakrabahu. Incidentally, in 14th Lok Sabha, 3 such committees were formed. I was member of all those 3 committees. 11 MPs were expelled. The issue to me in Parliament was it's unbecoming of a member of Parliament to receive money. Now, since this video footage is there, and I am thankful to Samuel, otherwise you also would not have discussed. It's a public knowledge that Trinamool is ready to accept money. Yeah. But the question is, now the footage is there, and our question is why the Parliament should not take action. I'm not saying so much action, but a committee should be formed. We are earlier, Somnath Chatterjee has given this example, and same Mamata Banerjee who resigned from on Talka thing from NDA, later on rejoined on moral grounds. It's a question of morality and ethics, which these fellows will not understand.
The question
and that's why Trinamool Congress is hiding its face.
On the 14th of March 2001, Mamata Banerjee wrote a letter to the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee after Operation West End, after Bangaru Lakshman was caught, and she said the passing of each hour is causing damage to the image of the government and the country is watching it. Today Mamata Banerjee should know the passing of each hour is causing damage to the image of the Mamata Banerjee government and the whole country is watching it. Siddharth Nath Singh, the issue appears to be right now no action by the Mamata Banerjee government, and she says it's a political conspiracy. That's it. It's a political conspiracy. Derek O'Brien says dirty tricks department, end of story. No further discussion, no further debate. Where will you take it? Where will you take it next?
Arnab, you
have rightly put it. Arnab, you have rightly put it. It's the Mamata Banerjee under the Operation West End. She had made into an issue, brought the Atal Bihari Vajpayee almost shaky. It was about to be fall because she said Operation West End, the president of the BJP had taken money. But look at the morality and the propriety. We immediately asked our president to resign. And what is happening here? Mamata Banerjee refuses to even acknowledge these 12 corrupt TMC
Maulana Barkati
leaders found taking a bundle of cash in their hand. Now, secondly, what about Mamata Banerjee? She had resigned when she was with the NDA. Here it is your own ministers, your own leaders, your own MPs, your own MLAs. She must resign. And let's put this. I have no qualms about it if you want to grill where the money has come. But where was the similar question not asked when other operations were done? So therefore, the issue today is that TMC leadership has been exposed. There is a propriety which calls Mamata Banerjee, you must take action. Either you resign what you did in 2001. If you find them to be doctored, you must refer it to the CBI. If you don't find CBI to be credible,
I have one last
then you
question.
have asked for
one question.
सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह जी, आपने तो ये भी कंप्लेंट किया था मुकुल सरदा में मुकुल रॉय चोरी किया, ममता बनर्जी को बंगाल से भगा दी गई, ये तो आपका स्लोगन था सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह, उसका क्या हुआ? ये दूसरा मुद्दा आप खड़ा कर रहे हैं, सरदा से कुछ नहीं हुआ, अभी दूसरा मुद्दा खड़ा कर रहे हैं। सरदार से कुछ नहीं हुआ तो दूसरा मुद्दा खड़ा कर रहे हैं।
2016 का चुनाव चल रहा है, पब्लिक भगाती है।
नहीं, आपने बताया था ना मुकुल भाग, मदन भाग
भ्रष्टाचार में डूबे हो, ऊपर से नीचे नहा चुके हो, तो इसलिए चिंता मत करो। चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका है, इसलिए हिंदी में बात करो तो हिंदी में जवाब देगा।
बीजेपी बदल को जोर जबरदस्ती अंदर रखा है सर्वनाम करके। ममता बनर्जी के खिलाफ जो भी इल्जाम लगाएगा वो खत्म होगा बंगाल में। 98% से 6%
the question to Siddharth. Mohammad Salim, last question. Mohammad Salim, last question. Siddharth, question from Mohammad Salim. Siddharth, question from Mohammad Salim.
Then you will be free. Ask for a CBI
inquiry. Go on, Mohammad Salim. Go on.
Now the question is, now you are showing IPS officer Mr. Mirza, who happened to be SP of Bardhaman, IPS officer, taking bribe on behalf of Trinamool leader and particularly Mukul Roy, on record. So, in that case, why the government of India will not, the Home Ministry, Siddharth Nath Singh asked government of India to create an example, to institute an inquiry against this IPS officer, so that will embarrass Mamata Banerjee, and then she will be compelled to take action against her own lots.
Well, Mr. Mohammad Salim Saab, yesterday, today, the elections are happening in Bengal. The writ lies of the Election Commission. We have met, our 4-member delegation met the Chief Election Commission, the full bench yesterday at 7:30. In writing, we have asked for an action to be taken. Please allow me to complete, sir. Please allow me to complete. You also know the law, how it works. We have already moved the Chief Election Commission for taking action, cognizance of this tape, and particularly the role of Mr. Mirza. So be rest assured that the government, central government will do whatever is required to be done to expose the TMC and
I think Mamata Banerjee cannot look away. Mamata Banerjee must pick up this statement of hers in 2001 after Operation Western. Mamata Banerjee, you took a position on Bangaru Lakshman. Now, if the same kind of footage comes regarding members of your own party, don't look the other way. Don't pretend you did not see. I thank you all. We'll ask further questions to Mamata Banerjee. Let's see whether she answers. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you.